When you use this one affirmation, you will see evidence of your manifestation in the next 24 hours or less. I know this is a big promise, but this actually works. So listen up, because I'm even going to show you how to customize this specifically for what you want so that you can have proof of it for yourself. This has to be one of my absolute favorite manifestation tricks. And I say tricks because this isn't like any kind of normal manifesting technique or anything else you've probably ever tried before. In fact, this actually creates sort of a little psychological experiment, which I'll explain in a second. And all of this actually comes down to brain-based, science-based facts to back it up. So let's get into this affirmation and, more importantly, how to use this for yourself so that you can see results really quickly, within 24 hours or less. But before we get into it really quickly, if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. Here on my channel, to put it simply, I make manifestation make sense without all the confusion and complication of so much information out there. I like to simplify it. And I post brand new videos every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Honestly, I share so many valuable trainings each and every week, so really be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it. And if you're going to be using this affirmation, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below. I love seeing how many people are actually trying this out and using this. And here on my channel, I like to think of us as a collective. We hold a space for each other here. So by clicking that little thumbs up button, you're holding the space for yourself along with everyone else for everyone's manifestation to show up. Now let's get into the affirmation. This is super simple, but highly effective. You're gonna say this affirmation 6 times per day. Don't worry, it's not long. You're gonna say it 3 times in the morning when you wake up, 3 times in the middle of the day, and then 3 times before bed. So 3 times morning, 3 times midday, 3 times before bed. And here's the most important part. When you say it, you have to connect with what I like to call obvious certainty, where it's almost like that of course type of feeling. Like it's as if I were to ask you if the grass was green. You'd probably roll your eyes at me and say, yeah, because that is obvious to you. Got it? So 6 times per day with obvious certainty. 3 in the morning, 3 in the middle of the day, 3 at night. And what you're doing when you repeat this affirmation these specific times of day is you're actually doing something where you are priming part of your brain called the reticular activating system. And the reticular activating system's whole purpose is to give you evidence of what you are feeding to it, whatever you're focusing on. This is one of those reasons why, where maybe you start seeing a certain car everywhere that you've been thinking about, or you start seeing examples of something or someone that has been on your mind constantly. Your reticular activating system is always working. So now what we're doing is we're actually directing it to work in your favors instead of wasting its time pulling your attention to things that aren't really relevant or aren't helping you very much. So when you say it with that obvious certainty type of tone and feeling that I described, it actually makes your subconscious mind absorb it and work on it even faster. Because with that obvious certainty, there's not any resistance. You don't have resistance around something that is obvious to you. Now, here is the affirmation, and let me show you how to customize it for yourself. The affirmation is, I always see evidence of blank. No matter what I do, it keeps showing up all around me. Again, it's, I always see evidence of blank. No matter what I do, it keeps showing up all around me. Now, in that blank, you are going to insert whatever it is that you want to see evidence of. And I know that can be tricky, so let me give you a couple quick examples for you. So how about money? I always see evidence of money showing up. No matter what I do, it just keeps showing up all around me. Or maybe, I always see evidence of miracles. No matter what I do, they just keep showing up all around me. You can even try something like, I always see evidence of amazing opportunities. No matter what I do, they just keep showing up all around me. Do you see how I'm kind of influencing that obvious certainty type tone? And here's one more. I always see evidence of my dream partner. No matter what I do, so much evidence keeps showing up all around me. And actually, my personal favorite, I'll leave you with this one. I always see evidence of things working out better than I even imagined. No matter what I do, that just keeps showing up around me. So those are some examples. You can play around with it. Do you see how you can really kind of customize this to yourself to fit whatever it is that you're manifesting? But like I said, the key, you saw how I was saying it. You want to make it feel obvious and natural. You want to be able to connect with it. You want to be able to get your mind on board with it so that you can start seeing evidence of it. And if something's not kind of vibing with you, try and rearrange the words a little bit so that it feels obvious and certain. And when you use this, exactly like how I describe, you will start seeing evidence of it in the next 24 hours or less. But here's the thing. You have to be on the lookout for it and fully expectant of it. And when I say evidence, I don't mean that the whole manifestation is going to show up. Maybe not a whole mansion is going to show up tomorrow available for you, and $1 million isn't going to show up in your account tomorrow. I mean, although it could. Anything and everything is possible, but I don't want to tell you all of a sudden you're going to have $1 million tomorrow by doing this. What I mean is, let's say you're manifesting $1 million, is that you will start seeing evidence of money showing up for you. Maybe money on the ground, maybe a random deposit or a refund, or someone pays you, or you get a new promotion or a new client, or you get some type of credit. And if you're manifesting a house, maybe you get a call from a realtor with a brand new house that just came up for sale that you get to go see. I'm saying you see evidence of your manifestation, evidence that whatever you want is possible, is happening. It's starting to come into your life and give you more evidence of it. Maybe you even get a certain phone call from that specific person you're interested in. There are so many endless ways that evidence can show up, but it's up to you to notice it, be available for it, and be expectant of it. That is the key. This affirmation experiment I have used with hundreds and hundreds, probably even thousands of people, and it really truly works. So try it out for yourself. And if you like these types of kind of experiments, I actually have a few of these inside of my Rewire program. And these are probably everybody's favorite days inside this program. The Rewire is a 31-day manifestation acceleration experience. And each day it's labeled day 1 all the way through day 31. And all you do is you follow the content for that day. And it's not long, it doesn't take up too much time. It's really quick and really effective. Each day has a really quick 5 to 15-minute audio that you just simply listen to, and then an affirmation to use for that day, and a quick journal prompt. And all you do is follow it. Super simple, but really transformational. I think this is truly one of my favorite programs. So if you like this type of experimenting content with manifestation and kind of how brain-based, science-based techniques work, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to go ahead and link it up here and down below for you. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. You can also find me over on TikTok and Instagram and Threads at MK Magic Mindset. And if you want to learn more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com. And I will see you in the next one.